Well, 10 minutes per heal on what I'm doing, so
Yep, and 10 minutes per focus. So if you
10
got
minutes.
2, it takes you 20 minutes.
10 minutes to heal and 10 minutes to have a cross-eyed orgasm.
all right,
Here we
Nuko,
go.
how you doing?
Right.
That should be close, right?
I'm 84 out of 106.
I'm
Did
sorry,
you take
Tim.
that last one?
I know it only takes you 5. Sorry.
Well, you know.
So you're down 4. Okay.
Were we planning to rest? I don't remember if we talked about that or not.
That's I do not know. It's been a while, I think, since you've done it,
Yeah.
though.
I mean, I got 2 third levels and 3 second levels, and I think I got all my first. So I'm okay, but I'm not sure how Roland.
Gimba.
I'm definitely good to keep going.
What's
Okay.
going on in Foundry? They're doing another episode of the Ember game. Foundry is inventing their own game system called Ember, which looks kind of cool too. So,
Are you sure that's not like an AI enhanced picture?
why? What makes you think it's AI? Do you think she's too?
The style? No, I mean I've seen people with all sorts of different body dimensions. It's not necessarily her body. It's just like the lighting, the style, and that kind of thing. I don't know.
I mean, the
for sure.
picture, the background of the picture could be AI, but she's a real person, and that's
That's why.
why.
Yeah, that's why I said AI enhanced. I didn't think it was a completely fake person.
It could be AI enhanced. Now, usually you can tell by looking at their hands, because if it's AI, they usually have weirdnesses with their fingers. Sometimes they have an
Yeah.
extra finger or whatever. I don't know why AI art does that. It's just the way it interprets it, I guess. But
Gimbal, take that.
yeah.
Take that 19.
By the way, I will be either giving away.
I am fully healed.
Sell my 5th edition books, but if I can't sell them, I will be giving them away pretty soon. So, just putting that out there.
You have them listed somewhere?
No, I would probably do it at a game store. I'm probably going to be selling magic cards at a game store because I got a ton of magic cards I don't need anymore. I think the magic cards will probably be more fluid than the books will, but because I want to give away, I want to sell like all my 1st edition and 2nd edition books too. So I'll probably start with the game stores. I haven't got them listed anywhere, but I mean, part of me just wants. I would like to get some money out of them because those 5th edition books are like $50 a piece. That's what they cost me, and they're nice books. But I wouldn't ask for $50. But I mean, if someone offered me $20 or $30 per book, I would probably go for it. But I know most people don't have that kind of money for used book. If you're going to spend that kind of money, you're probably just going to buy the new books. So anyway, we'll see. But I'm just putting it out there. I need to clear shelf space. I've just got too many damn gaming books, and I'm never going to use them again. I'm never going to DM 5th edition again.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys have healed up and you've decided to push on?
I haven't heard the decision yet, but we can push on. I'm okay with that.
Yep.
I mean, pushing on is kind of the only option unless we.
Unless we rest.
Unless we rest, but I think we're good enough shape where we can deal with maybe an encounter or 2 more.
Okay.
At least we got a safe room here, you know.
I don't have spells, so I'm good to go whenever.
Yep, pretty much.
You don't have spells because you never have spells, or you don't have spells because you're out of spells?
I don't have spells because this character never has spells.
Ah, there you go. Okay.
I will lob bombs at death until he dies.
And we will be using the new rule. If you re-roll with a hero point and you get a crit on the re-roll, it's still only going to be a regular hit.
Right.
Unless you rolled it as a crit, correct?
Yes.
Yes, if you roll it as a crit, but if you roll it as a crit because of the +10,
right,
then it's not a crit. That's I think we all agree that that's a little bit overpowered.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right. Okay, so where you guys going? The game is unpaused.
Soup.
I don't know. We're supposed to follow Gimboth, aren't we?
You should always follow me. I will be happy to lead you into peril.
Okay,
Gimboth needs to be reading up on the. You need to be reading up on that sweet, the new swashbuckler.
Do we know where these doors to the right down here go to?
I don't think you've been in that part before. It's all blacked out.
See, I sought out a question mark.
Okay. You seek. The doors do not appear to be trapped. They do not appear to be locked. Let me make sure that the doors have sounds.
And that the doors are ajar.
Oh, good. I have sounds on these doors. Cool. You do hear a very faint thrumming noise, and it almost sounds like drums or low bass tones, almost like music.
I'll put my finger to my ear and point at the door, and then I will step back and let our braver people go first. Gimboff, that was your cue.
You open it up and
Can-
you realize it's a hallway with doors going either way.
All right, stop for a second, guys. I'm going to stop here and listen to see if I can tell which way that sound may have been coming from.
Okay. You can do a perception check as well.
That's what I was doing.
It's definitely coming. Hold on. I'm adding some sounds to some doors. There we go. I want to check one thing and see if they got the music set up in there. They don't. You would think they would have some music in there. Oh, which reminds me, let's make sure we're playing the right music for this level. We are. Okay.
Bless you.
The music is definitely coming from behind these doors down here because you can
Okay.
hear it. It's
All right.
audible through the doors.
I will point towards those doors and point towards my ears and point towards those doors. By the way, Shushni, what are your perception rolls at?
Plus 12.
Okay.
It says I'm the best in the party, but I'm sure someone else could have a 12 and it would still say that.
Are you talking seek or are you talking? Okay, yeah.
Seek.
I was like, yeah,
Okay.
your wisdom score is probably above mine.
Yep, I only got a plus 10.
Uh,
I'm sure you, Gimboth, you got a higher than plus 10, or at least
No,
really close.
I because my wisdom's a +0, so I've got even though I'm an expert at perception, I still only get the +10.
Gotcha.
Yep, you guys can all hear it. You can hear like crowd noise
I hear laughing.
and
Yep.
the music. Right about the time you start walking down the hallway to this door, the sound of the music stops. You hear applause, and then it kind of all you now hear is crowd noise.
Well, that's kind of weird.
I rolled you a seek. Was there any trap or any issues with the door?
Let's see. Sorry, I was messing with the
That I
music.
could tell.
You do not. There's no traps. The doors are not locked, and like I said, you all can plainly hear the noises you're now hearing in the soundtrack of the game.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and open the door and check it out.
Go, man, go.
There are some things in here.
Some monkey-looking dudes, and then
Looks like there's a lot of things in here.
There
yeah.
are a lot of things in here. Let's see. Maybe they're still on the stage. Let's see. Why is everything in Aklo? Hold on. Let's see. Don't do Aklo. I want Taldane, damn it.
Yeah, I don't know, Aklo. I can't help you there.
Polished wooden tables, chairs, and a long wooden bar mark this chamber as a tavern. The smell of spilled beer and fried morsels pervades the room. In the southeast corner, an elevated stage overlooks the seating. Doors lead out of this room along all four walls, including a double door to the west that looks like the main entrance, which I believe is the door you're going through. That's a cool picture. There you go. There's a picture of the band.
Nice.
This looked like once an elaborate dining hall at one time. This area has taken on the function of a tavern for flesh-warped creatures. Its current name, there is a sign over the bar, the Warped Brew Tavern. Let's see.
Can I
Five creatures. What's that?
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was going to say 5 creatures are usually found in the tavern. A female drider. So you see where's her picture? There you go. Basically, driders are like they have the upper torso of a drow and the bottom torso of a spider.
Yeah, but to see a female one, that's something else.
Yeah,
isn't it?
I was just
female
gonna
would
say,
be
yeah,
very
that's very
unusual.
rare.
She's flipping through a book filled with crudely drawn drow erotica. There's 2 Morlocks playing a card game called Towers, a Morlock tending the bar, and another Morlock complaining to the bartender about having to wait so long. Let me roll the chance of the band being on the stage. The band is not currently on the stage, so the music probably ended not long before you guys got to the door. Like I said, you heard applause, and then it kind of grew quiet.
Can I take a general pulse check of the room to see if it feels hostile or not?
Trying to think how you can tell.
There is a way.
I think perception. Let me look. I think there's a
Would it be
skill you can use. With
Perception, or would it be sense motive?
Yeah, that's not a skill, is it? It probably uses perception.
I mean,
Yeah,
sense
it's
motive
on
is
the
just a
macro.
perception test.
Yeah, do sense motive and just click on.
Yeah.
Well, just do a general sense motive. You would say that the room is unfriendly but not hostile, because obviously you're land surface dwellers and these are all subterranean dwellers.
We
So
are not flesh warped.
you're not flesh warped, and you're not the usual customers they're used to seeing, but they're not immediately hostile. They're just kind of like, look, it's like in a Western when a guy walks in and everyone's just kind of like staring at him, but no one's pulling a weapon or standing up or moving to the door to intercept you or anything. They're just all kind of glaring at you.
Well, you say not flesh warped, but I am a cat person.
True.
And I'm a cave dweller with feather spines rather than hair, so
We're not exactly your run-of-the-mill human.
and we
Roland,
have
you
this
like to
little
stay out here.
little eidolon over here.
All right, we going in?
Sure.
I'm coming in.
Sure, I could use a drink.
All right. So, like I said, looks like they have an extra Morlock in here, but that's okay. But here's the bartending Morlock.
Barkeep, what's good here?
Let's see. And of course, you guys have seen
Nothing.
Morlocks before, but here's kind of what they look like.
Yep.
Except this one, instead of a club, has like a mug of ale in his hand, some kind of mug. Let's see. What languages do Morlocks speak?
How's the soup?
So he will speak to you.
In a language we probably don't understand. Oh,
Yep.
I do understand it.
I don't.
We don't serve your kind here. And what kind would that be?
Do you say that in his language?
Yeah, in his language. I'm not sure what language it's speaking, because while it tells me what you're saying, it doesn't identify the language for me.
It's Savroth.
Okay, yep,
Sakroth, which is sort of like the Underdark.
yeah. I know that because I live in caves. Or I grew up in caves, I should say. Would you not serve a fellow underdweller?
What race are you again?
I am a Shisk, right? Yeah, Shisk.
You're a what?
A Shisk. Shisk.
You're not an Underdark race.
No, an underground race, I said.
Are you an underground race?
Yes, they live in caves, and I grew up with the dwarves in the mountain.
Right, but you're not necessarily Underdark. You bet you live in caves.
No, not under
yeah.
dark, just underground. Secretive mountain dwellers. Bone-feathered humanoids who lurk underground in dark tunnels and caverns. That's
Damn
a
it.
Shisk.
Let's see. Copy. Or, yeah, I was clicked on you when I did that. But he's basically, I mean, he's not hostile, but he's definitely. Go ahead and click on the bartender and make a diplomacy check, or make an impression.
Okay. Let's see what we can do.
Since you speak the level, you might actually be able
There's
to
no make an impression, but I will find something.
look
where-
under explore. Then it
Yeah,
should
it's
pull
under exploration.
Aha! It is. It's not great, but it's not horrible either.
Yeah, because you're not in an encounter. You're in exploration mode right now. You don't get a critical failure, so let's see. You would think make an impression would tell me what the different levels are. However, Gimboth, even though he doesn't speak the language,
Manages to offend them all. Oh,
actually manages to get them from unfriendly to indifferent. So basically, very well. He says very well to you in language. Of course, remember, I'm not going to keep typing because it takes forever.
Yeah.
But when he talks, only Shushni understands him. But he'll basically say, very well, we only have one drink here, and you may not find it to your like.
Orbit!
Mug, we will give you our Underdark brew.
I will give him 3 silvers for a mug for each of us.
Just do not cause any trouble. There are others here that may not be so understanding.
Well, you know, I went down yonder at the Chattahoochee. I never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim, and I learned who I was.
I subtracted 3
Thought about
silver.
living.
Okay,
about
cool.
Love.
I figure 3 silver should be a good tip on a 4 copper. Or a 4 copper cups
I'm
of
gonna
ale.
say, yeah.
Mugs of ale. 5, yes.
I think it's 5, right? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so I gave him 2
Yeah.
silver for the drinks and a silver for a tip.
The Drider speaks kind of in a musically fluid voice.
I do not understand that one.
It's an Elven.
But let me see.
I would, but part of the problem is
Right.
there's only one of us that actually
Okay,
speaks
so
the
other than
language
that,
of any of these people down
Says
here.
the bartender says,
Because
"Just don't start any
they're
trouble
speaking
and
an
have a seat,
Underdark
and
language
everything will
that
be
only
fine."
one of us speaks.
And he's
Where's Roland at?
So
Roland's
I can
dead.
try, but
I say I don't.
got-
Wait a
I
minute.
got
I
the
see that
sense-
lad.
I got the sense you wanted me to stay back, or
So you're in the hallway.
yeah.
Of course, Roland knows what's going on because of his special friend.
Yeah.
Aw, you have a special friend.
All right, so you guys are gonna sit at a thing and drink. It's not to most of your liking. Shushni doesn't mind it too much, but it's fungus. It's obviously brewed from fungus, but it's not poisonous. So,
And that was addressed to the Drider Chuck.
of course. What language was that?
Demonic. Yeah, see, it used to tell you what language it is. It doesn't tell you anymore.
Probably could find out. Oh, if I hold the cursor over the little green globe, it tells me what it is. Okay.
Aha!
There's a little green globe by the
But we
trash
don't.
can.
We don't see a green globe even when we can read their text.
All right, but it
Oh
tells
wait,
me.
yes I do. Okay, now I know how to see it. Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
false.
Cool. So you guys are hanging out in the bar, a non-combat encounter. Amazing.
Let's get Eldros drunk.
That was a private conversation. Excuse
Was it?
me.
Oh, that was a whisper. Sorry, I didn't see the little whisper thing.
I don't know. Can you get an automaton drunk?
I don't know. It's a fungus brew. Let's find out.
Exactly.
There's a fungus among us.
There are several cups of fungus among us. All right.
All right. Well, most of the tavern, the barkeep kind of yells out to everyone, and Lally, the Drider, once again says, "I don't understand a word you're saying, you little shit." But obviously, you've decided to let these interesting folk drink with us. Very well. I shall not complain.
I just come over here. I want to watch the game.
All right. They're playing a game called Towers, which I do not have the rules for, but it is a card game.
How clear is the stage right now?
Stage is totally clear. Obviously, the band is the guy will say, "You just
gonna try and perform.
You just missed Shadow Malice," but
Yep.
they'll probably be back for another set later.
I'm going to hop up on the stage.
Oh God!
Told you shouldn't have said that.
And do an acrobatic performance.
All right.
Which, of course, I can do an acrobatic performance using my acrobatics.
All right.
Because I can do that.
The guys will stop playing their game for a minute and watch you with mild interest. Ooh, look at that. They seem somewhat impressed. They actually start clapping their hands and cheering a little bit.
Thank you. Thank you. The magnificent Gimba with skills to amaze. And I'll hop off the stage.
End on a high note. That's what you should do.
Exactly.
Oh, God. What does it mean? Sorry, I'm adding some sounds to some doors. Because I hate it when they don't have sounds. I got to remember in my spare time to go to other levels and get them prepped in advance. All right. So,
I'll say, and I'll walk up to Shushni and whisper, there's a door up on the stage as well as the ones that we see here. I was scouting. It just happened to turn into an acrobatic performance.
Do the doors that I can see look like anything besides like storage, or do they look like doors that people go in and out a lot?
Yes. They that one doesn't. That door looks very unused. There's dust on the floor in front of it. And you guys do hear some doors open while you're out there. And the door on the stage opens up and some folks come out. The folks you saw in the picture earlier. And one of them is a rat folk. And the rat folk comes out and let's see. Speaks.
That can't be good. For
I
some
say,
reason, I'm thinking.
Are the cat folk
that
and the
can't
rat
be
folk
good.
enemies? Or like, are we hereditary enemies?
Basically comes out, what the hell's going on out here? You want to challenge us? Then let's get to it. We'll each face off one-on-one. Each pair squares off with some kind of show. Music, acrobatic tricks, displays of strength, whatever. Then we perform as two groups, mine, then yours, and let the crowd tell us who's the best overall. We are Shadow Malice, yeah! And the one guy plays drums. I heard the applause. We've been challenged. Unless you want to back down. Who is the one? And the bartender's, and he speaks in the Sakroth language, and the bartender says, it was the cat. And the rat goes, well, of course it was the cat.
And Chuck, I did ask the barkeep a question there.
He tells you any of the doors that go deeper into the bar. So the one behind the bar is obviously off limits. And the one in the northeast is off limits because that goes to the management offices. And the door the band came out is off limits. But the one to the south, the one you came in, and the one that the Eidolon is next to, those are all fair game. Though he looks at, he says, but the one your winged friend over there, I don't think he'll be going very far. But yes, the one you came through, you can go in and out of, and the one to the south. But all the other ones are for bar personnel only.
So I rolled a private acrobatics check to basically answer his challenge.
Very well. The challenge is set. So you guys may regret this, but you have challenged Shadow Malice to cut heads. So there will be an individual phase and a group phase. There are 4 of them, so only 4 of you can participate. So one of you will have to sit out. The individual phase pairs each hero with one of Shadow Malice's 4 members. A band member provides the best solo performance they can on their instrument of choice. Then the paired hero can attempt a check with a relevant skill, such as performance, acrobatics, athletics, or any I deem appropriate. So basically you're cutting heads to see who wins. So each of you of the 4 that will participate will have to pick one of the band members to go up against. And then there'll be a group phase where they will as a band perform, and then you as a group will perform.
All right, who wants to sit out?
I'll sit out.
Are you sure? +2, +1. Let's see. What is my performance? +4.
Okay, my perform is +1.
Okay.
Right. Do you want me to get up on stage?
Acrobatics and athletics.
You want to blame? If you want to blame anyone, blame Tim. This is on him.
Well, yeah. Acrobatics is 12. Athletics is 9.
There you go. You got those 2.
Deception is 1. Performance is 1. Religion is 2.
At least you got acrobatics and athletics, just like Tim.
I got 14 in crafting. I could whittle something for
There
him.
you go.
Yeah. The other one has a decent performance.
Yeah, unless you want me to craft something, I should probably sit this one out.
So Rita.
It's up to you guys. If we include the Eidolon, there's actually 6 of us, so 2 of us have to sit out.
Yeah, but I'm not in there. It's pretty clear that being human, I'd be pretty unwelcome in there.
Well, I think there already are people that are human in there, isn't there?
Yeah, it's a new
Negative.
No, I am not human.
I
What are you again?
Ultros is not human.
Right, but you're definitely. Oh, that's right. You're an android, and
Shushni
Nico.
is human-ish.
All right.
We're all human-ish, but
I said we're
Alright,
human
so-
adjacent.
exactly.
So enough stalling. Her name is Rita, Ryta. Who will challenge me?
Wait. Who is your best?
It depends. I'm the best singer.
Then our winged friend here will challenge you, Rita.
All right, so Rita will really quickly do a performance check. Okay, now you get to do, it doesn't have to be performance, it's whatever skill. Just let me know in advance how you're using the skill and I'll let you know if it's a legit.
Yeah, this will be a performance check.
How long are we
It's
actually
some sort of
performing?
old opera.
Like
Some
a
old opera
minute, a
song.
couple minutes?
That's
No,
up
is it
to
what-
you.
yeah. Right, exactly. Okay.
She just did I mean, I'm not getting too detailed in this unless you guys really want to. She does a vocalization. So she sings like a solo, an aria, but she's not an opera singer. So maybe she does like a Janis Joplin style, just dirge or
Nice.
whatever. But she has a pretty
It's a
good
couple
voice.
minutes. Right.
Yeah, a couple minutes. Yep.
She did a skill check. A skill check.
No, you can roll it on the table. You can roll it,
Okay.
open roll. Yep. Put this way, your DC is what she did. All right, so the crowd claps louder for what do you do? What does the Eidolon do?
Singing like an old opera song, essentially.
Well, everyone's like, "Holy crap! Didn't know the Eidolon could do that." Rita looks a little cowed. She looks a little pissed about it, but she.
You hear the Phantom of the Opera comes spilling out of the Eidolon.
Yeah, the Phantom of the Opera is on all. Let's see.
Check your whisper check.
Oh, for goodness sake.
And then he takes a little bow and goes back.
Hold on, Mike always has to throw a wrench in the works.
Well, it just looks like there's some laying around on the tables and stuff, so.
Yeah, he pulls a bone from behind the bar and gives you a bone.
Okay.
All right. I'm trying to figure out what each, in the module it tells me what each instrument plays, but I'm having a trouble finding it here. Let's see. I think
I'll take the challenge from the drummer.
Okay, so the drum. Okay, well, next up is this guy who is. This is the guitar player, and he is a Zulgath, which is a troglodyte. So he is currently suppressing his stench, but normally, yeah, troglodytes are pretty damn stinky.
Right.
So he will whip out his guitar. And he will play his sweet guitar while his guitar gently weeps. Here we go. Ooh, he plays a sweet little ditty on his guitar. He plays D by Randy Rhoads, and he plays it note for note. Perfect. So who's taking him on?
I will.
Okay, what are you going to do?
A feat of strength, I guess.
He's going to pick up the band and juggle them.
We have great strength of feet.
All right, as long as it doesn't break anything.
Yeah.
So like maybe they have candelabras in here, you'll bend one and then you'll bend it back. So go ahead and make an athletics check.
Okay. I'll wait. What? Hold on. Where did my dice go? I didn't even. Never mind. Whatever.
You did it. I mean, you rolled it.
You rolled a 23.
You rolled it. What's that? What's wrong?
Well, I only saw one die and it landed on one. As far as I can tell, my dice and what the log shows has not been adding up over the past few games. I don't know.
It doesn't always do that. Might have to do with your computer speed or.
Okay.
Though I thought you had a pretty good computer. I thought it was along the lines of mine. But I do know that the dice that you see does not always reflect what you roll. I mean, has anyone else ever noticed that?
Yeah, sometimes.
I have not.
But you definitely didn't roll a 1. You rolled
No, you got an 11.
So, yeah.
All right.
So you did a pretty good. You did roll high enough to actually bend it back and make it look the way it did. So you did a pretty good. But he obviously got more applause. Or what they do is after you've each done your thing, they will aim their applause at the person who thinks wins.
Okay.
So that round goes to the troglodyte or the Zolgath. All right. So next up will be Nox. And Nox is the bass player. And Nox is a Caligony, which is a dark stalker. It's a race of creatures from the shadow plane. And we'll whip out a bass and begin to play a mean bass line, and plays Pulling Teeth by Cliff Burton from, Anesthesia from Cliff Burton off of the Kill 'Em All album. All right. So who's going up against the Caligony bassist?
I am, because Shushni is going up against the drummer.
All right. So go ahead and do your thing. Yeah, your dice are definitely equaling out.
Yeah.
Don't know why David's having that. Might be a setting he has in Dice So Nice.
I mean, yeah, it could just be a lag thing. It's just not equaling out as it goes through.
Okay.
But I mean, I can't do things that only affect one player. If I did something, it would affect all the players equally. So it's got to be a setting or something on your side. I don't know what it is. But yeah, you can always go into the twin gears in the upper right corner and go to configure settings and go down to your dice program, Dice So Nice, and muck around with that and see if there's any weird boxes checked. Ask me if you see any boxes that don't make any sense.
Okay.
Because you may not have 3D dice enabled, for instance. There's like enable 3D dice on inline rolls. So I don't know. There may be something where the dice isn't meshing up with the chat. All right. So the drummer comes up. And the drummer is a Duragar.
You didn't say how we compared to each other.
You and the Caligny. And I showed you guys a picture of the Caligny, right?
No.
I did not. All right. Here's the.
I mean, you showed us the band's pictures. So.
The Caligny basically did not do as well. Hit a couple of sour notes, whereas Gimboth, they give Gimboth the edge. So Gimboth won that challenge. So last but not least, the drummer comes up, and the drummer basically does like the University of Southern California drum line. He does the beginning of Hot for Teacher. There we go. He does Alex Van Halen note for note. Perfect. Here we go. And he does a really good job. So,
all right.
Go ahead and do what you're going to do, Mike.
I'm going to carve this. Whoops. Select an item to craft. Why can't I just... All right, how do I do this then? Okay, let's just roll a crafting check then.
Yeah, just do a crafting check if there's not a...
I'm going to make this bone look just like the drummer.
Wow, look at that. Damn, you got Shushni wins.
The drummer's like, what the hell?
Jesus.
Papa?
The drummer turns around and farts in your face and then walks off.
Shove that bone right up that butt as he farts.
Papa?
And I'll set
All
that on the
right,
stage and
let's
walk back to the
see.
bar.
Oh, okay. Let me go back real quick. Yeah, I'm not actually supposed to roll checks. You're going against their performance DC. So let me go back. So Nuko does actually win because Nuko beat the DC of the performance. I just rolled really good, so I will give Nuko that win as well. So you guys kicked
4-0.
their ass. I don't think
They may not like
anybody
that.
had a critical. Well, actually, Shushni critically succeeded. Shushni was the only one that critically succeeded that I can tell. Actually, where's Gimboss? I want to make
Yeah,
sure.
29.
Yeah, I was looking at his previous one. Shushni wins, and I'll put crit. All right. Okay, now it's time for the band performance. So all of their band gets on stage as a group. And basically, Shadow Malice performs a high energy musical number, then passes over their instruments for the heroes to use. This one definitely requires a performance check. If you balk, Rita grins and says, "This stage is for performers, friends." So to compete, one hero must attempt a check, and I will put it in the chat. This hero is the lead performer. Any other number of heroes can aid at this check. In addition, the lead performer's performance check gets a +2 bonus for each hero who got a critical success and a +1 for each hero who got a success in the individual round. So you will get a +5. So yes, you get a +5. In addition, anyone who wants to try to aid with performance can do so as well. But is anyone going to try to aid? Because remember, if you
Aiding is
roll
harder.
badly, well, yeah, I don't think it is in Player's Core. I think they changed aid. Let me look it up.
All right, so
Bottom line is that we can pull the score down.
Yeah.
Right.
Correct.
So I am able to use my acrobatics as my perform check.
You fucker. You can do that on an instrument?
I have a feat called acrobatic performance. You can roll an acrobatics check instead of a performance check when using the perform action.
But you're still trying to play drums. You're just using your acrobatics to
basically
fake playing the drums real
well.
Yeah, they've dropped it. It used to be 20, but now aid is a DC 15. You try to help your ally with a task. To use this reaction, you must first prepare to help, blah, blah, blah. It's a reaction. So before the Eidolon makes their check, anyone who wants to can make a performance check against a DC 15, or in Tim's case, acrobatics. If you critically succeed, you give them a +2. If you succeed, you give them a +1. And if you critically fail, you give them a -1. If you regularly fail, you don't affect them at all. So anyone who wants to try to aid right now, let's do that first so we can get the final plus that the Eidolon's going to get.
I helped by carving the first.
That I'm going to get, right?
What's that, Tim?
That I'm getting?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, this is where you would do
because I'm performing, not the Eidolon, correct?
Right. So if anybody else wants to aid you, they can, and then you get the pluses. Because you're the one that's doing the main one, right?
I think the Eidolon would be the only one that could aid in the performance.
Possibly, yeah.
Well, you can do it even if you're untrained, I think. But
I get that. But with the +1, I have a much better chance of hurting him than helping him.
Agreed. Okay, so have the Eidolon do his thing. Holy shit. So the Eidolon gets a crit. So the Eidolon gives him a +2. So whoever does this, I'm putting the performance check into the chat.
Yep.
Tim, you should still be able to do it, and it should give you the option
To add a
whenever
circumstance bonus.
Well, and it should also let you use acrobatics as the performance check. Try clicking on it and see if you get a toggle while you're clicked on your character.
It doesn't.
Okay, so
he should have a +7, correct?
Yeah, just do a regular acrobatics check then with a +7.
Yeah, okay. So
and while he's doing that, Chuck, what I'm going to do is also do a blind GM roll. I'm going to see if they are using any kind of magic to influence the crowd.
All right.
I'd like to ask the guitarist if I could borrow her guitar, and I'll show her the statue.
And I'm going to go ahead and, is it okay? Am I able to use a hero point on this?
Sure.
Oof.
Yeah, that doesn't actually have all the bonuses either.
What's that?
Oh, Gimboss Roll doesn't have the bonuses from the...
Yeah, he didn't add the +7.
That's weird because I put it in there. You know what? I wonder if I added the circumstance bonus and then didn't click the thing that say add it.
You probably didn't add it. So the 19 would have actually been so I'll let you have the hero point back if you want to still go with the 19 plus what, 7?
Yeah, because the 26 I think I would have kept.
Okay, so give yourself the hero point back. That is a success. Everyone claps madly for the group. Rita basically acknowledges that she says, "We know when we've been beaten. Very well, we will not stand in your way or attack you. If you had lost, of course, we would have wiped you off the stage physically as well as musically."
Does Rita loan me her guitar?
Yeah. I don't know why you want it, but sure.
I would like to create a skull at the top of the neck of the guitar.
All right.
Give her something for competing with us.
Yeah, if you had critically failed, the patrons, you would have gotten into a fight. If you had just failed, you would have had to fought the band. If you had critically failed, you would have fought the band and the patrons.
Wow.
But since you win, you actually get XP for that. You get XP, baby. Let me add the players. Why is Ninma showing up in there? God, that's Jax's old character, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm just gonna have to delete his character out of the game. Let's see. You would have gotten 30 for completing a side quest, but because you won, you get an additional 80. So
nice.
Good job, everyone.
110 XP.
So
I knew my acrobatic performance would come in handy one day.
You guys are very close.
While Rita is watching with me, I sit down next to her and I proceed to carve a skull into the top of her guitar and hand it back to her.
All right. The bartender says you are basically welcome in the bar at any time. The tavern is now friendly to you. That doesn't mean, however, that they're going to let you go in the back area, because that is for tavern is if you do that, then they're quickly going to turn hostile. And the band kind of grumbles and retires back to their room.
Now, aren't you guys glad that I decided to go up and screw around on stage?
Whisper over the Gimboth. Now that we impressed them, do you think it's safe for like Keeper to come in?
Yeah, bring him in. And as soon as he walks in the door, we'll make sure to yell out, "Roland! So glad you could make it. What kept you?"
I'll introduce Roland to the bartender.
As he walks in, you go, "Holy shit, it's a human! Kill him!"
Kill it with fire!
Help us kill this this beast, this human. All right, you all get a hero point. I'm going to go make myself another glass of flavored water real quick. So everyone take 5, but I will be right back. Rock and roll.
All right. I'll be right back also.
Also be right back.
And I will be right here.
And I will be right over here, not there.
After these messages, we'll be right back. Doodaloo. But if everybody's going to be away for a moment, this is a good time for me to go ahead and take a... Oh, looks like it just had an auto ad break that ran a moment ago, so I can't run another one. So we'll have to let it go. Let it go. Can't hold back anymore. But I'll take this as the moment to remind everybody that I stream in not only Twitch, but YouTube. If you wanted to watch it without ads, if you go to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@SirArminius, you can watch it without ads because I don't have enough people on YouTube at the moment for them to give ads there. And, of course, you can catch any of my Storytime past recordings on the YouTube channel. And if you would be so gracious and so kind to go out there and subscribe to the YouTube channel, it's free. And also be so nice and so kind to, like any of the previous recordings that you enjoy. Helps me to continue to grow that venue as well. Hope you guys have been enjoying our Abomination Vaults tonight. We've gotten away with no fights so far, but I imagine that's not going to last too much longer, because I hear there's a door that we can go through that they tell us won't take us very far. We'll have to see about that.
Yeah, we got 2 doors out of here. One to the east, one to the west.
And then the one to the south was the other one, right?
Right, and the one to the west was the one that we're saying, well, there's dust in front of it.
And we wouldn't make it very far.
And we wouldn't make it too far, so.
I'd like to know why we wouldn't make it too far.
Don't they know who we are?
Don't you know who I am? I'm not even supposed to be here today. So you're sounding a lot better, Troy.
Yeah, I just I'm going through Cairo PT or whatever. So
Yep.
I went through my 4th one today. Let's see, I started last Wednesday. So Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday. So I do it 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, for about an hour. And right now we're concentrating on legs because I still have healing from the chest.
Mm-hmm.
And we still want to keep that, under 10 pounds kind of thing. So, but
right.
Yeah, feel better.
Hopefully, the cessation of smoking is, starting to help you to hack up some stuff that's been lingering for 50 years.
Exactly, right. 40 years anyway, exactly. I wasn't that young when I started, so wasn't 10 when I started, or 9 years old when I started smoking. So
well, I don't know. Back in those days, you're working the coal mines and you got the cigarette hanging out of your mouth.
Exactly. So, oh yeah, I think actually my first smoke was probably when I was hanging out with people that were 5 or 6 years older than I was. So they were 13, 14, and I was probably about 7 or 8, and it's like, yep. So they said, "Here, have this." It's like, no, never gonna do that.
Blame them all.
And I know 10 years later, I'm smoking up a storm. So
Yep.
But no, actually, I think I did most of my coughing while I was in the hospital. Obviously, like I said, I was in the hospital for 10 days. So, I went a Saturday and I got on a Tuesday, the following Tuesday. So a lot of my coughing and hacking was done there. I really have not coughed up anything once in a great while, but you're just going to get that, right? Dust and
Right.
So, and I still have to kind of put my hands or my arms in front of my chest, because if I don't, it's like, oh, that hurt a lot.
Mm-hmm. As I would expect.
Mm-hmm. No, but the scars are doing pretty good. Scabs are pretty much, most of them are gone. So we got a couple that are, they're going to be there for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Especially on the legs and in the stomach. But
right.
But overall, doing really well. So, how about you?
Good. I've actually, so this is going to sound stupid, but hey, take it for what it's worth. I haven't napped in the last 2 days.
You haven't napped. Okay.
So, like I said, that's going to sound stupid, but so I haven't had any of the aura headaches or the aura migraines or whatever since I got out of the hospital. But again, that's no surprise. I was only having them in general once a month, maybe once every 2 weeks, whatever else.
Okay.
And so the biggest adjustment that I've had has been the medication that I've been on, which has been just making me absolutely exhausted. It was giving me insomnia at night where I couldn't sleep when I went to bed. And then the next day I was just absolutely exhausted and I couldn't stay awake. And it was just the weirdest thing. And so, like, I'd just be sitting there in my chair and I would just fall asleep. But I couldn't sleep at night when I was in bed.
Right. Understand.
And so I had finally been getting over that. And then I got to the point where I had to double my dose because I started out at 25 milligrams and then I had to up to 50. And so then it just hit me again. But I had talked with my doctor. We had worked it out. Normally I had been taking all of my medicine at night. And so we actually swapped it to where I started taking it in the morning. And for the first couple of days, it absolutely just knocked me out. And I've been good the last couple of days. I haven't, I could feel it hit me a little bit during the day, but I've actually been sleeping at night. I haven't had to nap during the day. It's been good.
Good.
So, hopefully getting there.
Oh,
Tuna! Thank you!
Day and night and all that other stuff, because unfortunately, I'm still waking up at night kind of going, okay, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. You couldn't sleep. I'm waking up, so during the day it's like, God, I got to catch up. Your body's like, okay, I got to shut down for a little bit because I didn't get jack shit from last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully with the medication change and like I said, during the day instead of the night, yeah, hopefully it will get you more, more rest and everything during the night.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's a little thing sometimes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Everybody back, and Mike's on mute.
I am here. Sorry.
That's okay.
I was listening to you and Timmy talking.
Timmy.
Talking health.
Yep, talking health and how today is versus last week and the week before.
I heard you through the headset.
Well, I heard it through the grapevine.
I've been mostly staying on my diet. I mean, I've been pretty good about not going over. I mean, I went to Sonic today for lunch. I could have had a lot of shit, but I had a small chicken nuggets and a medium chili cheese tater tots. So that was about 700 calories. Believe me, I could have done a lot more than that.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad we don't have Sonic here.
Oh, yeah, Sonic is deadly.
Of course, Culver's isn't really that much better, but...
I had Culver's for dinner last night, yeah. two hamburgers, regular single, and one small crinkle fry. So, but I'm only having cereal for breakfast, so that's like maybe 150, 200 calories. And I'm trying only to go a little heavy on one meal a day. So, all right, so we're back. Everybody's doing good health wise. You made friends with the bar, unless you decide to push your luck. What's the next step?
So I think what we'd like to do is, Shushni, can you see if you can find out why they say that we wouldn't be able to go far out of that west door?
Well, first, let me check the door. See if we can hear anything over the bar noise.
What are you doing on the bar?
Nothing on the bar. I said, see if we can hear anything behind this door over the bar noise.
Nope, you hear nothing. You hear nothing behind the door, and it
Are
does
y'all
not
gonna
appear to be
come
locked.
join me, or are you all gonna stay in the bar?
Well, I'm wondering, do we want to ask the bartender if he will tell us what's behind the door?
I
Since
can
we're
do
all
that.
since we're all friendly and nice.
Right. I mean, if he won't tell us, he won't tell us, and that's fine. We're good. I think we need to go that way. But if he tells us, it's 18 hydras, maybe we don't go that way.
Maybe even if he says it's one hydra, we don't go that way.
I don't know.
I asked the bartender, Chucka.
You could probably take one hydra by yourself.
He says basically, well, it stairs up to the next level that we used to periodically use, but something up there started throwing junk down the stairs, and now it's very hard. And you guys realize these stairs probably go up to the room of the poltergeist.
Right.
Remember the room that was trashed, and you found a door and a set of stairs going down? This is those stairs. Woo! Open it up. So you can go up those stairs, but they're greater difficult terrain. So every stair counts as 3. So every square stair is every 5 feet equals 15 feet.
Right.
And we really don't have a need to
think we
go up
need
there.
to. We've been there already.
Exactly. So we can go to the south then.
You dealt with a poltergeist, but you know that they'll probably rejuvenate because you have not found out what it is every poltergeist can only be permanently killed when you discover their secret, like with Ghost or whatever. Something has to be resolved before they can die permanently.
Okay.
I will cast another. I think maybe I haven't. I'm going to cast detect magic in that rubble room now.
Stabbed it.
Which rubble room?
How did he react to it?
Oh, there's nothing magical in there at all. Yep.
I gave you a seek check for this door.
There is nothing behind the door, or the door is not trapped, the door is not locked, and you do not hear any sounds behind it.
Abre la puerta.
Of course, it's hard to hear anything in here because it's so loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Steps going down, I take it?
They don't appear to go to another level, so...
So just a slight downhill?
Actually, I think these stairs probably go up a little bit. It doesn't really tell me, but I think based on the direction...
If we open the one door, just open the other door.
Looks like they're headed down to the arena.
Arena.
You hear the sound of maybe something moving in the next room periodically, but no talking or anything else, and it's very quiet.
I will share that information. And who's going to swap with me?
I am. Okay. Or he can.
Ooh, big wormy. And 2 little somethings.
2 things.
Nuko just rushes into the room.
2 things that look like this.
Oh.
Oh, and of course I can't see him. Hold on, I'm going to refresh because, yep, it's going to make me log in, which it didn't let me do earlier. Of course.
You've seen this before.
Yep.
Let's wait till Tim gets logged in, and then I will move us, because obviously these things are not friendly to you at all.
Yep, and the whole bar is probably coming down to watch the fight.
Let's get ready to crumble.
Let me know when you're in, Crazy Tim.
Yep. I will let you know.
I don't want to be in Crazy Tim.
You will be in Crazy Tim.
And let's get a description of this sweet room.
I am in the game.
This long chamber is rounded on both ends with a door to the north and a curved wall of transparent stone to the south. A faint stink wafts from an exit in the west wall. It's crazy. Is Tim back yet?
I am back in.
All right, I will now request initiatives, and we're actually going to have a fight.
I knew we'd have one somewhere.
Morlocks. I'm removing these Morlocks.
Where's Eltros in the initiative list?
He's
probably not in there because he's still in the room. Eltros will not be in this fight. I'm sorry.
Oh, yes, he will.
I mean, let's be honest. Is Eltros really in any of the fights?
Yeah. Wait till my fireball. Remember the fireball? Remember that? Fireball?
Yeah, wait till Nuko's in the room.
Okay.
Remember the fireball that singed the cat's hair?
Oh, damn, it was a severe encounter when I left the Jibbies in. Oh, hold on.
Well, make them friendly and then leave them in.
Let me do this.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Let me do that. All right. Okay.
All right.
We just need Nuko to roll his initiative, and we're good to go. Yep.
All right.
Nuko the troublemaker.
Well, I bet you're wondering how I knew.
Okay, you're up there, Shishni. Okay, good.
Oh, it's not Shimmy. It's Topsy. Wow. Topsy's become very friendly since Deb has been gone.
What did you do with Mama?
So now I've got 2 tortoiseshells flirting with me all the time. All right, let's see. Ooh, one of these dudes is first. Tim, did you get to see what they look like?
I did not.
All right, well, here's what these look like.
Mama? Oh, no, baby sister.
Whatever it is, it wants to eat your soul. Let's see.
That's okay. I have a Nuko in the way.
Anyway.
Ooh. Oh, sweet. Okay, that's what it'll do.
Sure about it.
Let's see. Actually, I can.
I've got a quick question. Did they end up making it where I could rage during initiative?
What do you mean?
Like, I thought one of the changes they were making is that barbarians could rage when they rolled their initiative.
We'd have to look at the thing at the player score too. Do you know, Jeffrey?
Yeah, that was one of the changes they made.
Well, then, yes.
Okay.
All right, so this one braces itself on all 4 limbs and sprays needles at as many creatures as it would like in a 30-foot cone, which is all of you except for Eltros. And it takes all 3 actions to do this.
Well played, Eltros.
So Paizo did not provide a list of DC. Okay, I see. So they had to put a special note. I have put a reflex save in the chat. Everyone will have to click on that except Eltris.
Happy enough.
I'm keeping both.
Is everybody happy?
Yeah.
No.
With my roll or in general?
With your roll.
Yes,
Happy.
I am.
Is everyone sticking with their roll?
Yes.
All right. So everybody saved except for Nuko, but Nuko did not critically fail. So Nuko will take full damage, and everyone else will take half. And the Eidolon can't take damage, so...
Yep, from AoEs I take the worst of the two, but I only take one source of damage.
All right, so you take the 5. All right, there we go. And that one is its whole turn, so honestly, that wasn't that bad for it having to use all 3 actions. All right, and let's target off of you guys.
I mean, that is a decent amount of damage for, one turn.
Probably, yeah. There we go. Let's untarget everyone.
28 damage.
Huh? Yeah, it was a total of 11.
28.
Well, 28 total damage to all of us. Chuck, 5, 5, 5, 11.
That's true. That's true. And part of it was electrical. Part of it was piercing,
Right.
and part of it was electrical.
Gotcha.
All right, Nuko.
Nuko, don't bother me.
Nuko
don't
steps.
bother me.
Nuko steps and rolls a really bad attack roll.
And steps in it.
Okay, I'm gonna hero point that.
All right, just right click on it and do the old hero point jib.
Oops. Oh shoot.
And that is a hit.
Okay.
Roll damage. Ooh, almost max. My God. You notice that it does not appear to take any of the void damage.
I knew there was one type of damage they probably weren't going to take, but I couldn't remember.
Well, you've never fought these things before, so.
No, but it's the Sagathi is the same way, I think.
All right, and then you still get another attack, I believe. And that is a miss.
Okay.
Haven't been watching to see if we're getting the graphics or not. Let's see. That's a cool ability, but I don't see why he would do it. Let's see.
Because it's a cool ability.
All right, let's see. He will... Let's see, he's got his bite, he's got his long sword, but he kind of likes where he is. Oh, I got to remember his aura. Let's see. Of course, it's only 20 feet, so I'll put it there. He will cast a spell.
He wouldn't dare.
At the front person in line. I think that person's within range. Let's see. What's the range of this spell? Oh yeah, 30 feet. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, just. And he will cast telekinetic projectile. And even with his high plus, he misses. All right, and he will move to there, which moves that aura with him. All right. Actually,
How
put him
kind
there.
of him.
So now Nuko is in his aura, but no one else currently. All right, Roland.
Okay, so I will start with reinforced Eidolon.
You start hearing people behind you guys yelling something, and Mike can understand it. It's fight, fight, fight. My money's on the newcomers.
And then
Good bet.
I will have the Eidolon move in a little bit, but I think that walks me in the aura before I continue.
All right. Oh, and suddenly Shadow Malice gets up on stage.
Awesome. We get to do music.
Do 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 do
Battle
do
music.
do do
You hear the music?
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna go over there, but can I get the will save for the aura?
Yes. Yes, you can. Hold on. Let's see. Where the hell's the aura at? Oh, there it is. Tim knows how much stuff there is to keep track of when you're
Yep.
a DM. There it is, baby.
I'm fine with that.
You guys and your fucking saving throws, I swear. All right.
Yeah, 6th level doesn't fail as much as the 1st level did.
Well, no, but the monsters do scale, you know?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna try to breath weapon in this. So.
All right.
Bad breath. Bad breath.
And get a cone. I can't tell. Does that cone catch Nuko or not?
I don't think it does.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All of them will need a. What's it? It's my class. It's my spell DC. A DC 22 reflex save.
Make sure they're all targeted. So control Shift T, all 3 of them, and then go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
And then I think it'll give me an option. Yes, it gives me an. There should be a D20 there for me to save. Let's
This
see.
breath weapon is still a little janky, and it's not actually giving the save.
That's
Partially because
fine.
the save is based off of something on Roland.
Oh, son of a bitch! I'll have to. So I'm gonna have to roll it on each of them. Okay, let's see. So first, the Sagathi. What's the DC?
22.
Sagathi rolls a 26. So that's a save. So it'll take half. Let's see. The Dresh can on the left rolls a 30. That's still just a save, isn't it?
Yes.
And the Dresh can on the right, they have pretty good save numbers. Rolls a 28. So all 3 will take half damage, it looks like. Okay. So they all take 7 points of damage.
And where did my... That will be my turn.
Get ready, Kimpoth. You're next.
The other Dresh can Trash can. Yeah, baby. Trash can.
The other trash
Trash
can.
can.
Trash can, exactly.
Let's see. Man, this song rocks, dude.
Just say that's
I
actually
wanna
decent
rock.
music.
Yeah, it
I
feels so
want
good,
to
baby. It feels
rock.
so good. Let's see. Well, is it gonna
Feels
waste?
so good because we knew that it would.
Because we knew it would. Let's see what its 30-foot cone looks like. Oh yeah.
Its 30-foot cone is not going to look nearly as good as its friend's 30-foot cone did.
No, but it will get everybody but Roland and Eltros. So it will do the same thing. So hold on. Let me target you all. Let's see. Target, 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 target.
Target.
All right.
Stay on
Actually,
target.
Let me roll the
Shop
damage
at target.
first. Yeah, it doesn't give me the D20 either. So yeah, you guys will still have to roll your saves.
I'm just going to keep that.
Is this a reflex again?
Yeah.
It is a reflex. Yep.
I'm gonna go.
Gimme! How are you, my friend?
I'm gonna hero point mine.
Okay.
I'll keep it.
Must not have had Shushni selected. Okay, so everybody saved except for Gimboth. And Shushni would have failed, or Nuko would have failed, but he would have critically failed. Okay, so Gimboth will take full damage.
Not much, man. Having
Everyone
some
else
fun
will
with
take
virtual
half.
tabletop Pathfinder.
And let's see,
The Eidolon does resist all 1.
right, but it goes to you, right?
Yeah.
And the Eidolon save, so. Okay, it would have been 7, so I'll just manually do 6 to you, because.
I mean, it's just Dungeons and Dragons.
There you go.
It was an
All right,
offshoot
that
of
will be the
Dungeons and
impetus.
Dragons 3.5
Gimboth.
from way back in the day.
Get ready.
Alrighty.
You're next.
So I need to roll as soon as I move into the aura, correct?
Correct. You need
So,
to save versus.
yeah.
Do I need to put the thing up for you again there?
Yeah, it's way back up there, so yes, if you would. We've had a lot of rolls since then.
All right, there you go.
So I'm going to go ahead and roll.
Will you save?
See, now this one, I will go ahead and hero point. Didn't get much better, but got better.
Well,
it's a success, and it would have been a failure before.
Yep.
So.
And then I am going to attempt to move through with my tumble through. You know how I do.
No, don't do it.
I believe that is a success.
Yeah, for some reason, some of these changed. All right, it's probably going to refresh. Maybe not.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to refresh.
You have lost your connection to the server.
Sorry, dude. But I had to. When you use a template, you're supposed to get an option to automatically target the people in it, and that is a pain when that doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there was a couple other things that were like somehow they lost their settings. I think when they did their update, they unchecked some of my boxes, which really pisses me off.
Yeah, it happens.
I haven't been looking to see if the graphic things are working or not. I haven't noticed them, but I'm hoping they're still working.
Well, I'm going to double slice here in a sec, so
Double slice.
Yeah, I got the world is taking too long message, so I'm gonna have to
I am in.
refresh.
The thing is barely injured, but I will correct that.
Let you know when I'm in.
Yep,
And
I'll
I'm
wait.
doing this.
I'll wait to attack until then. The problem is we, as a party, are so powerful, the server cannot hold us.
I mean, honestly, when
That's
I'm not in, the
my
game should automatically
story.
pause anyway, but
It
Another
doesn't,
good
though.
improvement to recommend.
the world seems to take a while to load. Please refer to this guide. Please stop this shit. Please just load. Come on.
I had to restart my browser. My browser actually shut down.
Well, I may have to log out and log in and do that shit, but I really hate it because that now turns what should be a 20-second delay into a 5-minute delay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Login
good
is
shit.
Mike successful. Joining game.
Oh my god. 2 critical hits. Max damage.
6 critical what?
Holy cow. Don't worry, Chuck. You can just trust it. The Sagathi is dead. We'll just move on.
You only killed one?
I thought when you muted a conversation, someone couldn't continue to text you.
When you mute it, I think it just doesn't show you.
It doesn't give you the notifications, but they should still be able to continue to text you.
I got to figure out how to block
If you
this
don't,
number.
I'll say if you don't want them to text you, you have to block their number.
Yeah, and I thought there was a way to do that on my phone, but I can't figure out how to do it.
You should be able to do it from the text message itself.
Well, that's
yeah, normally you report it as junk and block it.
That or on the text screen there should be. Well, do you have an Apple or a Galaxy or?
I have it's an Android.
Oh, I don't know then. I know what it looks like on the Apple. I don't know what it looks like.
Yeah,
on the
same
Android.
here.
I'll worry about it later. I thought when I told her my name was Jason Voorhees and I lived in the woods that she would get the message, but apparently she's from another country and has never seen Friday the 13th. So, all right. Okay, music's back on.
It is.
All right, Gimboth, do your thing.
All right.
Your thing.
Double slice.
I do see that you tumbled through, so you would have panache.
Oh yeah, that's right. I would have panache.
Panache.
Let me get rid of this.
Hold on. Yep, let me put that on. All right, and I rolled that first one first, and so I'm just going to keep it.
Okay, that's a hit.
That's probably
so that one was going to be a miss anyway. So
that one's a miss. The other one's a hit. So you hit
all right,
with the
so
claw blade, but not with the striking sword.
Let's just go ahead and damage.
It appears to take all the damage, and it's barely injured.
But I've now set somebody up to be able to come into a flank. I was going to try to flank the other guy, however, the Sagathi kind of moved in the way.
Damn it.
So I had to move where I could actually get a flank and provide something for somebody.
Get ready.
Oh, and I was say he would have been off as a part of my tumble through, he would have been off guard to me.
Yeah.
But I don't think I don't think that 17 would have hit him anyway. If it had been close enough, then that would have been a different story, but I don't think it would have hit him anyway.
Where's Sweet Troy?
I'm here.
He's wandering around behind me.
That's right. Here today on text for Oldies with Sir Arminius.
Since I moved, I can only do 2 of them. Okay.
Only 2 fireballs?
Only 2 fireballs.
Just 2. Only 2. Only 2. Only 2.
That's what Noah said.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a blazing bolt.
So that's the old Bill Cosby routine.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Troy boy, do your stuff, dog.
It's your thing.
Do what you want to do.
I'm gonna attack the one that's attacking Nuko, the Dressicon.
Okay.
Attack that one first. Missed. And now
see if I see the blazing bolt. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, and then the one that Gimboth just attacked.
It may only do it on if it damages, if I remember correctly, but
I think so.
Yeah, I thought it didn't do it until you rolled damage.
We'll see. That is a hit. We'll see when he rolls his damage.
We're all staring intently.
I thought I set that a long time ago, yeah, where it would do it on the damage roll, so it wouldn't happen as often.
Roll that sweet damage. Woo!
Here it goes. Ooh. Boom.
Yep.
Wow.
Definitely saw it.
That's wicked, man. Look at that. 6d6. Motherfucker. It's badly injured and pissed.
I moved. I did 2. Yep. Okay.
As long as it's pissed and staying over there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know what it is, but it's weird and pissed off, whatever it is.
Just remember,
targeting the Sigothi research.
It's always better to be pissed off than pissed on, and either is better than being pissed in.
Elden Ring.
All right, first we'll start with a little bit of ball of lightning.
Mauve lightning.
Alchemist boy. Alchemist boy. Alchemist boy. That's a miss.
Yeah, we'll be re-rolling that.
Alchemist girl. Alchemist girl.
That's better.
That is a hit. Hit. That.
Yes.
Oh, great graphic.
So,
oh, baby.
I would still agree.
So he will take...
being pissed on could be better, but being pissed in is still probably worse.
Aw, dog.
And then we'll switch up to a little frost bile.
Let's see. Hold on, I'm still trying to do damage here.
Oh, sorry. I thought I saw that third little window pop up, and I thought you did it.
The Dreskins take none of the splash damage. Apparently, they're either resistant or immune to electricity.
Okay. Which makes sense since they had little electrical arcs all through the picture.
All right. Well, and their damage is electrical. That is a hit on the frost bile. I'll. I think it's only off guard on a crit, right? No.
Nope, on the hit.
All right. That is a hit. Let's see here. So it's got both vials damaged, Jib. Let's see. And now we will do the splash damage to the Sigothi, see if it takes the cold. It does take the cold. All right.
And then let's see how they do with fire.
Well, it's your third attack, so.
Yeah. But you never know.
Let's see if you hit.
Nope.
That's a critical miss, baby.
They did really well with the fire.
Yep.
Do I still roll the splash? No, not on a critical miss, right?
No, not on a critical miss.
Sorry.
Ah! 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 It's his turn, and he's ready for sweet revenge. Let's see. What's a swarming stance? Oh, well, he's not in a swarming stance because of his jibby wibby, so. I have to remember if somebody critically misses one of these things. No one's critically missed one of these yet, have they?
No, I haven't targeted him.
All
I think
right.
I'm the one who
Don't
critically
believe
Well,
so.
it would have to be. I think it would have to be a melee strike anyway. All right. So he's going to claw.
He's going to scratch at your eyes.
And miss with his first attack. Come on. Oh, for God's sake. What's the fucking point if I can't hit? Oh, he actually hit with the third attack. Unbelievable. That's why you roll the third
That's right.
attack.
That's why it always pays to roll, because there's always a chance.
Of course, he only rolled a 2 on one die and a 1 on the other, so Nuko only takes 9 points of damage. Could have been
Only
a lot
takes
more.
72 points of damage with a 3 on the dice.
I was kind of expecting that. That's the number that came through my mind too.
Don't give me any ideas. Speak of the devil, it's Nuko.
Ooh.
Speak of the devil, and he shall kill you.
Let me. Oh yeah, I am going to take an action to glimpse vulnerability on this trash can.
Okay.
And
Do you have to roll anything, or is that?
Nope.
All right.
It just gains weakness 2 against me.
All right. Okay.
All right, and then I'm gonna try and beat the shit out of it.
I need you to critically miss. That is a critical hit, though.
Well, you said critical. He accomplished that.
So let's see. We hold shift down when we do damage, so we can add an additional 2. He takes 33 instead of 37 because he's still unaffected by void. So, but he's pretty injured.
All right, I got one good hit in.
Yep. All right, who's next? Oh,
Not
it's
it.
the Sagothi. Let's see. I think the Mind Fog, if you save, you're fine. If you succeed against your will save. Oh, Nuko. I need Nuko to make that will save.
Okay.
It's in chat.
Yep.
You happy with that?
I don't have a choice.
Then you are actually confused for 1 round, so we'll do that since we
Do
forgot.
what?
We'll do it next round. You will be confused next round, which
Okay.
means you may hit someone other than the monster. We'll see. You're also off guard for a round.
Oh.
All right. Now it's the Sagothi's turn. Let's see. Okay, well, he's got Gimboth right next to him.
Isn't Nuko also technically right next to him?
No, Nuko is.
Yeah, but I thought these guys had reach last time we fought them.
Oh, he does with a longsword, but he'd rather bite because his
Okay.
bite has poison. So let's
I'll
see.
poison you.
Oh, that's sweet.
No, it's sour.
That's sweet. I like that.
Sour.
Okay. I just got to survive long enough to do it. All right.
Isn't that
Cool.
the story of our lives?
First, he's going to telekinetic projectile against Nuko. Ooh, a crit, baby, a crit. Because it's a spell, I'll have to just do the double damage thing, so. Oh. Hold on. Let's see. Got something weird going on here. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah.
Something weird going on.
There's something happening here.
One pill makes you larger, and one pill makes you small. And the one
Holy crap.
It should have been Gambot. It should have been Nuko. Come on.
Do, 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 do.
Medicine.
There we go. You just got hit by a rock off the ground, and it hit you right between the eyes, and it hurt. Now he's going to target Gemboth with his physical attack, which I have to use the second one on because it's his second attack. And he misses, of course. Of course he misses.
We're sorry, Gimbalth is not
So
here today.
I don't get to do my poison. Ah, that's annoying. All right, here we go. Roland.
Okay, the Eidolon will move up to the Dreshchen.
The Eidolon will die.
Let me see, point of view.
The frustrating thing is even if I kill the Eidolon, he just brings it back. That's annoying.
That is gone. I am going to...
He's going to die.
You're gonna die,
We're all
clown.
going to die.
I am... Oh, let me get the right shield. I am actually going to amp shield the Eidolon.
Of course you are. I'm going to say you all are getting far enough away from the band. There's a few of you still up there, but...
I never heard the band.
It's not playing right now, Tim.
Yep.
I'm not running back there to listen. I'm just not.
You should be able to hear it because I'm
It's
not
playing like over the music channel.
Yeah, it's playing
Oh.
through the main music. I'll leave it going for a bit. All right, that is a critical hit. You did do the critical on the roll, right?
Yes.
All right. He is near death.
And then we'll go in with a claw.
That appears to be a hit, but not a crit. But you did max damage, so it's probably... Oh, he's still near death. Excellent.
And that's it.
So he actually gets to go. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Get ready, Gimboth. You're next.
Yeah, Tim, I can't believe you can't hear the music going. Let's see. Well, he'll try a claw because it feels so good. And he's going to go against Gimboth. Gimboth looks squishier. Come on. Had him targeted. Let's see. Crit. Sweet. Could have been a lot worse. For a crit, that was pretty weak. All right, let's see. And he'll do another claw. That is a miss. And last attack, he'll do on the Eidolon. Critical miss on the Eidolon. All right, Gimboth.
All right. I'm going to start with just one attack at this guy.
That's a hit. You only knew how close it was to a crit. Ah, boom. And he is dead.
I'm going to take the opportunity to have a reaction.
All right.
And I'm going to turn to the Sagathi and say, "You're next." Which I will attempt an intimidation check with a +2 circumstance bonus.
You haven't used that in a long time.
I haven't, because I don't kill a lot until like the very end.
Yeah, till we're down to the one enemy.
So let's see, where's intimidate? Is that just a...
Did you have him targeted?
I do.
I'm sure it's against his will DC, right?
I mean, I don't know if I have to... Maybe I have to do it as a demoralize rather than just an intimidate.
But it's okay. We're just going to, in the interest of time, it's against his will DC, I think.
I mean, I can just roll it again as a demoralize.
All right, try that.
Immune to mental.
So I'm guessing it would have done nothing anyway.
Yep.
And then I'm going to go ahead and attempt to double slice it. Stupid immune to things.
Two hits, but no crits.
And those would add together in case of
damage. I know.
Yeah.
He takes the full damage, so no need to combine them. Okay, that should be about it for you.
Yep.
Eltros.
All I have to see is a sliver of Nuko, right, to target him?
Correct. Yeah, let him get a little lower, man. He's not there yet.
Almost. Almost.
Jesus.
Look, spell effects.
34 to Nico. Right.
All right, good deal.
Ping the token. Ping the token. Ping it.
Why are you pinging it?
Because I could.
Because that's just how he rolls.
Because we're rolling. We're hating.
And there's a fortitude save. See, sometimes it adds the dice and sometimes it doesn't. That's a hit, unfortunately.
Unfortunate for who?
Unfortunately.
Fire to the Researcher.
He's still alive.
Okay, for my fourth action.
Nope.
I end turn.
All right. The electricity didn't work well on the splash damage last time, so we'll go frost. And we'll was that a miss, I'm assuming?
It is a miss.
I will re-roll.
All right, that is a hit.
Damage. And he loses 10 feet of movement.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Aren't you doing enough already? I mean,
No.
come on.
Never enough.
Never.
That is barely a hit, but it is a hit.
Barely is good enough for me.
I will be right back, guys.
Okay, and he's now got persistent fire damage and splash. And that also takes 4 points of fire. All right, what else?
And we'll try another fire.
Critical miss.
And end my turn.
All right. This guy is near death, but he's hanging in there. So he will target. And still not enough people for needle spray. I think it makes more sense to do this. That's a hit. Oh. That is a miss. And one last attack, because you never know.
Yep.
Also a miss. All right, I think. Yep, that's it for him. All right, now I get to do my cool thing. I have a power called Command Confusion.
Yeah.
Since Nuko is confused, he gets to determine who the confused creature attacks for that round instead of it being random.
Nice.
Ooh.
And he will have him attack Nuko. Well, no, as much as he wants to attack Gimboth, it makes more sense for you to attack the Eidolon. So he will direct you to attack the Eidolon. And when he does that, you get to make a will save.
Get him. Will save.
The will save to see if the fact that it's an ally. You made it by exactly. So now we do it normally where it's random.
Okay.
And I mean, the only close foe is really the dress can. So go ahead and attack the dress can with your first attack. If you drop it, then you will have an equal chance of going for either the Eidolon or the Sagathi.
Okay.
Well, you missed with the first attack. You missed with the second attack.
Wow. Now you were supposed to kill it with the third attack. That way you wouldn't have to attack anybody else.
However, you critically failed it, so the Dreshkin gets what's called a reactive needle, defensive needle, because you critically failed your attack. He gets a needle strike against you as a reaction.
That just seems rude.
Ooh.
Especially with that sound.
And it's a crit, baby. Holy shit, that's a lot of dice. Nuko is badly injured. Okay. So now it's the Sagathi's researcher's turn. He's not doing very good. Not longed for this world. But, oh, let's see. How's the confusion work? Let's see. Oh, now I need you to make another will save to see if you're confused this round or not, Nuko. Are you happy with that roll, or are you going to stick with it?
I guess I'll use a hero point.
All right.
Why did I do that? The game does that for me.
You should be able to, yeah, just right click on it.
That's just not nice.
What's not nice?
Tried to attack him and he returns fire with a COVID shot.
And even with the reroll plus, it's still a fail. So you are still confused.
Alrighty.
But I don't think he's going to be around to command you next round. All right. Well, he's biting for his life. So Gimboth is the first target. And he
Bite
will...
me, bitey biter.
I think I hit and I forgot the poison last time. Or no, I missed. Well, Tim, he critically missed an attack on you.
Ooh.
You know
I
what
like
that
it when
means.
that happens.
You, at
I
least
get
one
an
of us has.
opportune riposte.
I know.
That was the Sagathi.
Yep. Which really sucks because I'm plus 19 on my first attack, so it should almost be a guaranteed hit.
But there's
But
there's always a 20, there's always a 1.
That is correct.
And I can miss as well.
All right. Then he will
This
try his
wasn't about
second
you
attack.
proving that you could miss there.
Oh, and actually, you know what? Come to think of it, I wouldn't have gotten that anyway.
Why not?
I used my reaction to say you're next.
Ah, that's right. You haven't had another turn yet.
I haven't had my next turn yet.
All right, he bit you.
Chompity chomp.
Bite me, oh mighty biter.
And I need a fortitude save. Are you happy with that roll?
Not particularly.
I don't know if you have any hero points or not.
I do.
All right, you shake off being poisoned. And he will take his last attack. Ooh, that's a hit too. A hit by Fruity. And you need to make another fortitude save.
Dear God.
Dear God.
Use my last hero point.
Boy, it keeps getting lucky on those hero points. Ah. Damn, sometimes I hate hero points. All right. There we go. All right, that's it for him. Roland.
I cast Disguise. I turn into a Sagathi.
Oh, he's got to do his recovery check too. Let's see. He takes the fire damage, and he does not shake off the persistent. And it's Roland's turn.
No, I'm kind of interested in making sure he doesn't stick around.
I don't know why.
So I'm just going to go all 3 actions on Force Barrage.
I'm
all
near
6 missiles
dead.
will target him.
All right.
Three. Oh, come on. This is a pain in the rear.
Yes, it is for me.
Well,
too.
why didn't you aim at the front?
Both of you just need to relax.
My God. Good Lord, how many fucking missiles are you gonna shoot?
He gets 6.
17.
He's playing proctologist. He's giving him a pain in the rear.
Oh my God. My God, it burns. It burns.
Well, that's why he went to go see a proctologist.
Mina! And he's dead. He's gone.
And then for the last action, the Eidolon's going to puff a small blastic hold at the.
That was a critical hit.
Bazinga.
What are you laughing about?
I've got a raging Aussie in my chat. And after that last thing, he just writes Bazinga.
He's so near death, but he's not there yet.
Oh, he will be.
Gimboth.
I'm going to walk on over. I'm going to go ahead and attack with finishing moves. Double slice. Oops. Yeah, it helps if I target before I attack. Damage.
Looks like you hit with both, you piece of crap.
Damage. Nosh is gone.
Normally we would end the battle, but we can't because there's something going on. Eltros.
I have one more.
Somebody's
enemy.
confused. Yep.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm confused.
The good news is the aura's gone because he's dead, but until he can make a save, well, he doesn't have to. It'll only last one more round. That's right, because the aura's gone. So, are you going to do anything, Eltros?
Yep.
Kill
Climb
Stealer.
Mount Everest?
Gimboth for the win.
Oh, hold on. Wrong one.
It's time to die. Time to die.
Time to die or time to die yet?
Time to die. Oh.
Gimba, I'll take that.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I'm no longer close to death.
Why not let him suffer? Let him suffer.
I have suffered enough.
My name is Longlegs.
Shushney.
It's Shushni just advanced it. Nuko. All right, Nuko. Well, I need you to roll a D2 or any die that's an even. Well, they're all even. Roll any dice you want.
Roll a D3.
If you roll less than half, or if you roll a 1, you attack the Eidolon. If you roll a 2, I have no idea if that's a 1 or a 2.
It's a 2 because it says so in chat.
Okay. So you would go for Gimboth. So I'll move the Drush can out of your way, and you will go over and take two full swings at Gimboth with all your might. You will hit Gimboth as hard as you can. As hard as you can. Nat 20.
Is that a hit?
No.
Okay.
Whew. That's a miss by 1.
Why, yes, it's a hit. That's a hit.
That's a hit.
And now you are no longer confused.
Hallelujah.
Thankfully, when you moved into my threatened square, I didn't use an attack of opportunity.
So that ends encounter.
Thankfully for you.
So close to level, so close. Less than 100.
Yet so far away.
All right, so I think these guys don't have any. Oh well, the Sagothi will have stuff on them. Let's.
Yeah.
So
I think I might have the Sagothi all over me. There's a couple of unusual objects, an unusual treasure, a tarnished silver key.
Oh, good. More things to try and identify.
Hey, didn't we need a tarnished silver key?
Yes, you
Yes,
did.
we did.
That's the key to that room way down here. You finally found it.
The room way
Well,
down
Mike,
yonder.
If you don't want anything to identify, I'll just stop putting loot in. That's cool.
No, no, no. I just meant, oh, good, we get to fail on more items. We have a bag full of items
No,
in the
no,
party sheet
no.
that we haven't identified because we keep failing. All right, how do we do this? Oh, we have to actually put it on our character. No. It has to be, what, on the table to identify it? How did that work last time?
Chuck should be able to hit the question mark next to it and pop up rolls into chat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look, we can do that too. Well,
No.
it doesn't give us anything to roll, but
No, there's something on the DM side that actually, is like a mystify button.
You better not be able to do it. Let's see.
Well, I was able to put it in chat. There's just no rolls associated with it.
Completely different question mark.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So what are you trying to identify first?
Let's start at the bottom and work our way up this time.
Well, let's see. There's the bottom. Okay, let's see.
Unusual.
The unusual treasure.
Let's see.
I can take the key if you guys want. Or
Yeah,
Mike, do you have it?
Key master.
I'll go
You
ahead.
have it.
I have it.
Go ahead and automatically
Okay.
identify that item because that's its research notes.
Oh. Okay, then we'll go with the bottom unusual object.
It's an Aklo, but let's see. Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I've been taking most of the research notes. I'll take that.
Yep. Go for.
Have the idol and take a look at that.
Okay, that item is identified. It is a wand of status.
Ooh.
The
The other item is also, or was that the same item that was being identified by?
It was the same item.
Okay.
When I take off my pants, I too have a wand of status.
A wand of minimal status.
I never said what status it was.
Is it a
I know.
mushroom? Is it a mushroom? It's a Trumpium mushroom. All right, let's see. All right, you identify that item as a wand of illusory creature.
I'll let you magic people take care of those.
Okay, I'm going to take the illusory creatures. I don't think Eltros can use it.
I cannot.
The party.
Because that's an occult, right?
Occult or arcane.
Okay.
I was actually considering taking that spell.
And
I put the other items on the party sheet.
Oh, I don't think I can use wand of status.
It has the primal tag.
And occult. Let me see if I can put it on there. If not, I'll
Divine,
put it back in there.
magical, occult, primal. Anybody can use that. Any magic user can use that.
Wizards couldn't.
Ah!
They don't have occult, primal, or
Nope, wizards are purely arcane.
Another empty treasure hoard. Hey, look, our friend is still there. I wonder if he was watching the fight.
Remember, this is an illusory wall. It's a one-way thing.
Too bad. I would like to check this door, I think. Although I think I might know where it's headed.
Straight to hell.
No, it's a detour to hell.
The door does not appear to be locked. You do not hear anything behind it, and it does not appear to be trapped.
Before we go anywhere...
Yep.
Heal? You want to heal?
Yeah.
I'd like to not be near death. Thank you very much.
Oh, I suppose.
Keep on going, dude.
Nuko might not want to be badly injured.
I've still got more hit points than you. I'm okay.
Yeah, but I'm closer to my max hit points than you are to yours.
In the grand scheme of things, does that matter?
Yes.
Alright, Gimboff is targeted. Gimboff, ooh, pretty good heal that time. There, you're not near death anymore. Are you happy now?
I am not near death anymore. I am slightly happier. But I was happier still before Nuko took a swing at me with its Earthbreaker.
Well, here, take a little more healing.
Did
Are
I
you
actually get you? I've already forgot.
Are you happy, or do we still need more? Oh, we still need
I
more.
still need more, and again, Nuko's still beat up.
Right. You guys should be recovering your focus pool here.
Yep, I did that. Rolling, you got hit a little bit too.
Yep. Alright, Gimboff, that should top your little butt off.
My tank has been topped.
Roland took a little, Nuko took a lot. I think we all took a little, didn't we?
Yeah.
Boss makes $1, I
Except
make a
all
dime.
Except Eltros.
That's why I heal on company time.
Nuko, that's yours.
Okay, I got it.
Nuko, that's yours.
Boom, I'm up to 65.
That's yours.
84.
Ooh, getting there, getting close.
I'm at 101 out of 106. That's good with me.
Okay, Roland, would you like a little healing love?
Yep, please.
Since you don't have as many hit points as Nuko.
Thank you.
And let's see if I can heal myself or if I'm going to try and kill myself slowly.
Physician, heal thyself.
Alright, looks like we're all good. Except the poor Eilon is still at 0 health, but you know. Alright guys, you ready for this door?
Actually, it's 9 o'clock.
Oh.
So I guess I'm ready for dinner.
Time flies when you're having fun,
Oof,
but
I'm
yeah, it's
ready for bed.
it's 8:55, so I think we're gonna call it
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
before we get into the next room because it's probably gonna be a fight. So, Good game, everyone. You dealt with the bar,
Yeah.
which took quite a while, but it was a non-combat encounter. I'm pretty sure the next encounter will probably push you guys to level. If not, the one after that. So you'll want to start thinking about your next level, what you want to take, because it's level 7, baby.
So anything special that we need to think about for level 7?
Yeah, 4th level spells. Oh,
I don't get spells.
You guys, yeah, okay.
I get Avoision,
Let's see.
a general feat, a skill increase.
Level 7 is a big one. Usually get a skill increase and a general feat. Usually a class feature, too.
I get Vivacious Speed of 15 feet.
Class feats are even levels.
Depends on the class.
My proficiency rank for reflex saves increases to Master.
Gerald,
when you roll a
I get Iron Will, I get Perpetual Infusions, and Skill Increase.
Weapon specialization. All right.
I don't think I've downloaded Player's Core 2 yet.
I get the Eidolon Symbiosis, which is a neat one for Dragon.
Oh God, help me. What does it
All right,
mean?
gentlemen,
Like
I am
you guys
out.
aren't a big enough pain in the ass?
Thanks, Chuck. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Thanks,
Had
Mike.
fun.
Have a good night.
Game.
Next week is Kingmaker for Wednesday night. Yeah. Good game, everyone. I had fun. You guys got quite a bit done. That role-playing encounters always take longer than combat encounters. So, and
yeah,
it was
but they're worth
120.
it sometimes. It was fun.
Well, and you got 120 XP for it, so it's not like you didn't get anything for it.
Oh yeah, that was good.
I was gonna move your party thing down where you are, but my move thing's not working again. Wonderful. I'll move it closer. All right, guys. Yep.
All right.
Great game.
Good night.
I'm exiting the game.
Night, everybody.
Good night.
All right, have a good night.
Good night, all.
David.
All right, everyone, and well, with the game being over, I guess that ends the stream for me. So, let's do a little bit of housekeeping, and then we'll call it for the night. So, to start with, thank you to all of you. The greatest gift that you can give to a streamer is a gift of your time. And I appreciate that you guys gave me the gift of yours this evening. Whether it was for 5 minutes or for 3 hours. Whichever way, thanks so much for having been here with me. I will, of course, be back again tomorrow night for Stompy Mech Night, where play ourselves some Mech Warrior Online and continue Malicious Intent by Michael A. Stackpole. Hope you'll come along and join in for some of that Stompy Mech action. And then we'll get ready for the weekend, where Saturday, I want to say I have a hockey game, so I probably won't be on, but either Friday or Sunday, I will be. Go ahead and see the secretary at the front desk, Gimme, and she can get you taken care of. She'll get you checked out right away. Thanks so much for having been here with me tonight, guys. I hope you had fun. I know I had fun. Have yourselves a wonderful evening, and I will see you guys all again really soon. Good night, all.